Todd Ryan, Cool FM, live and local here in Benson, Arizona at Rhonda's Rocks and Relics, 264 East 4th Street, right on the main street here in Benson. This SSVEC Small Business Spotlight being brought to you by Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, serving our community. Joining me to my right is the infamous Rhonda. And to my left is her husband, Mark. And guys, thank you so much for joining me. It's exciting because you just opened up the store officially here today. Right, guys? Yep. We'll talk about this and how you got to this point.
Well, you want to tell the story? We were snowbirds for years, and then we bought a property down here, and you can't move to Arizona and not collect rocks. Yeah. So we started rock hounding. Rhonda started polishing some stuff and wire wrapping stuff, and it rapidly became a habit. I mean, I can't walk across the parking lot now without looking down. But then we bought the contents of the old Benson Rock Shop, and that's where it really expanded, and we started to get big. So we were doing shows. We do 4 shows in Texas and a couple here in Arizona. We used to do the Deming show. We do Quartzsite for 2 months at Desert Garden. And we just decided Rhonda's kind of been a dream to have a storefront. Yeah. So. And it was like a godsend that we drove by.
Oh, here it comes. Yeah, here comes the train.
The train. We have
Let the train go by.
Wonderful trains go by.
Yeah, we're right here on the downtown area, right by the train station as well, too, here in Benson. And Rhonda, this is a dream come true for you, you know, to actually open a store in your own name.
Yes.
Talk about what that feels like and what your goals are here and the variety of things you offer.
Well, we offer a little bit of everything. We have, of course, our rocks, and we have a lot of turquoise, of course, because of the area we're in. Mark likes the turquoise. He does a lot with that. I do a lot of jewelry. I do a lot of antique jewelry, and we also are doing antiques. So you'll see displays, but the displays are also for sale, so we will rotate in. If someone buys a display, we'll have a different display. We have cabs, slabs, we have jewelry, we have all kinds of things. It's not your typical rock store.
And then, of course, the antiques.
Yes.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's kind of a variety.
Yeah.
And as we like to have fun, we like the kids to get involved. We have kind of games.
We got to say, Rhonda retired from the school system in Iowa, and she loves the kids.
Yeah.
She likes to deal with the kids here.
Absolutely.
And you guys are going to be open. Tell us about the days and hours of your operation right now. You're kind of trying to feel things out too a little bit.
Yes, we're gonna be open at least for maybe a week or two every day, just to gauge what days are the best and what are not. It'll be 10 to 5.
10 to 5 every day for the next few weeks. Now, as you're watching this video, it's Saturday, March 21st, 2026.
Yes.
So if somebody watches this video later, but you're going to try to be open in the next few weeks every day.
Monday's going to be the one we have to figure out, because Benson just kind of, on Monday, the restaurants aren't even open. So it's kind of dead. But we'll just have to see how it works.
Yeah. Now, will you guys take any rocks in if somebody comes in and wants to, bargain with you or sell something to you? Do you do that? Or
we have.
Yeah.
Oh, you do? Okay.
That's where a lot of this stuff came from.
A lot of estate sale, a lot of different things is how we've acquired most of our stuff.
So, and a lot of the jewelry is silver jewelry, estate stuff. She's got a lot of estate jewelry that's sterling and Native American stuff.
And right now, we aren't set up for our rough, but eventually in the back of the
Out back,
store,
we'll have rough out
we
there.
will have rough rock for people that want rock to do their own thing with.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Let's take a quick walk around and we can talk about some of the things here, starting with this case in the back of you here.
We've got, that's kind of the skull and I'm going to grab a black light, because that's your skulls, dinosaurs. We have there's dinosaur bone in there. Those slabs standing up in the back are dinosaur bone, legally obtained.
Yeah. Right.
People like the dinosaur skulls and the skull skulls. There's some of them that fluoresce. That skull on the back fluoresces.
Oh, very nice.
And Lissa, our daughter, who's here with our grandkids, helped Rhonda set these kind of themes up. So that eagle skull also fluoresces. And we've got a lot of Uperlite fluorite stuff that fluoresces. That dragon there is he's Uperlite, fluoresces. And then there's malachite up there. We've got a lot of Bisbee azurite malachite, and then we've got some malachite we're not sure where it came from.
Sure.
That's all fluorite on the bottom, which is fun. The little black light, you can have some fun with it.
Yeah, for sure.
So up on top here is, and then there's, we have some wood stuff, and there's not a whole lot of antiques on this side, but the furniture, the furniture and those trunks down there, that are for sale too. These are ship clocks that went into ships through the whole of it. They were mounted into ships. They work and they chime. They have to be wound like the old clocks.
Sure.
But this is Bisbee azurite malachite, which you can see it's really you can make jewelry out of it. It's easy to polish and it's Bisbee. It is Bisbee. So
and we will have saws in our cutting room open, and we do have saws. So if someone has rocks or a geode or something they would like cut, we can do that too.
You can do that too. Okay, well that's good to know.
And then we get into Kingman turquoise, and of course more antiques up there. This is some more of the cut Bisbee. And then of course we've got a couple of amethyst towers, which people like, and the quartz geodes. Then here's the sea life, turtles and fish. The fish on top here, do it on this side, Ron. He just really glows with a black light. And there's abalone in there. They use that in jewelry, They use a lot of abalone and stuff in jewelry. And some wood animals. That is chrysanthemum stone, which looks like this when it comes out of the ground. It looks kind of like a chrysanthemum. That's a carving that somebody carved around the chrysanthemum part of it and made that carving, just like this frog on his back.
Oh, gee. Okay, wow. Some nice stuff and a nice variety of things here.
This is a scoop for loot. You pay and you can scoop out the rocks you scoop out, you get a keep, but there's prizes in there.
Oh, okay.
So there's little pieces of paper if you scoop one of them out.
We just had a young man hit a jackpot.
Oh, yeah, we did. These animals, that came out of our backyard, and I sent them down. I'll get a couple of them out. And I had them made into animals. A lot of that came out of an old estate.
Looks like a buffalo.
Yep, it's a buffalo. And then there's bear. These are bear. And that came out of material that came out of the Planet Mine up north of Quartzsite. And it was sitting there rough, and we figured we could get some animals made. So we've got animals. I've got some Bisbee blue ice animals too, which came out of Bisbee.
Right. Excellent.
It's just kind of fun stuff.
We're at Rhonda's Rocks and Relics, 264 East 4th Street in Benson.
How do you light that up?
You put it up right here.
It's just plastic.
Oh yeah, it's just that's a fun thing.
Yeah, it's not rock.
That's cute.
No, but it's fun.
Yeah, for sure. Okay.
This is an old Schaefer's self-filling pen display. And so we've put there's different higher end, more expensive turquoise in there. This is all Caracal Lake turquoise, which is very hard to find. And this material here came out of an old rock shop down in Bisbee, and every stone in there came from Bisbee, and they're set up, designed, they were going to make bracelets out of them.
Oh, okay. Excellent.
The Bisbee bracelets is what they called them when they sold them in the old rock shop down there. Then we get over to, I'll let Rhonda talk about her jewelry.
Well, a lot of my jewelry comes from, like I said, estates. Some of it came from the show in Tucson this year. These over here, my big statement pieces here.
Pendants.
They're pendants with the turquoise on them. Mm-hmm. And then we've got
This is the first time we've ever bought new Native American stuff, and we bought it from a wholesaler. So some of these rings it's Native American, they're signed by the makers, but it's newer stuff.
And I tell you, I had quite a few gentlemen come in, and they were looking for large rings because they had large, and you can't find them. I have a 15.5, so anyone with large rings, come see me, or fingers. This is, back here is a Sleeping Beauty, and that's when we got an estate. And of course, the one with the string tie in the bag, that's a very old antique.
Okay.
So
Texas estate sales has a lot of turquoise.
They like that, and they also sell it at their estate sales. The one in the back there is my big statement piece for this year. That every year we go down to Tucson and Petersite. Petersite comes from Namibia, and it is the only time they sell is in Tucson. They come over, they ship their stuff over, they sell, they go home. And I said, you don't sell online? No, ma'am, we just come here and we sell. So you can imagine the cost.
Contemporary pieces here.
These are 2 contemporary pieces that Mark bought. We have...
There's one in the hand, you mean?
Yeah, in the hand.
That's the necklace, and then there's a cuff below.
Cuff below.
And we have the provenance. It's from one of the Addison mines. And it has, we have the provenance of who dug it, who owned, the claim was,
from
who
where
made
it started to where it ended.
Yeah, we have all the provenance. There's 2 more back there on that other one.
On the other hand. And then the chief here in the front that's carved, that came out of Rick's rock shop up here in Benson. And he had a hard time letting it go, and finally I ended up with it.
You did,
so
yeah, absolutely.
I really
this down
enjoy
here
it.
is Morenci azurite malachite, and then there's some ahoite back there that came out of the Cornelian mine, and some shattuckite that came out of the Cornelian mine. So we have some of the ahoite stuff too.
Okay.
And just agates and different specimen types. Mark has some of his specimen.
This is a druzy silicated piece up here that came. It's from Arizona. I'm not sure where, but it did come from Arizona. And there's a lot of chrysocolla in here. We've got some condor agates down here. That's a slab from Bisbee. And I'll give him credit for it. It's Wayne Chardonnay has his shop down in Tombstone, and that's a piece that I got from him. These 2 pieces, we bought a big collection out of Alpine, Texas, and that was a huge agate, weighed 35 pounds, and we'd never sold it. So I finally had a guy said, I'll cut it for you. And that's it. What came out of it. It's a Nueva, like I'm brain
blank,
dumb. Blank, but it's an
means
agate.
New River
Yeah,
in Spanish.
Yeah,
so.
right.
And there's some stuff out of the Bluebell mine here in Arizona too.
And then just hats and purses, new. And then the antique pictures, some antique, some new. My beautiful horse out of ironwood from Mexico.
All right.
And then more agates, more specimens. A lot of these specimens come from right here.
This comes out of an old mine up near Tombstone. We don't really know where. Friends of ours get it, and there you can actually see in there the galena and the silver ore inside it where the arrows are pointing. This copper comes from, this is a Michigan piece. And a friend of ours up there goes out and finds, they call it float copper, where the glaciers moved it, and he goes out and finds this stuff and then
And he polishes it.
puts some shine to it.
Katie is asking, is there any towers or spheres?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
They're up front.
Yeah.
So we can
Spheres
get
up front, towers up front. And then, of course, the desert roses, more fluorite in big chunks.
Okay, all right.
And then we kind of...
Here, you ever seen a shotgun shell that's a copper? This I got from an estate, and that's a shotgun shell. That's all copper.
And here is our bears, and those are out of the
Bisbee Blue Eyes.
Bisbee Blue Eyes.
Yep.
This is kind of my tribute to this area. You know, we had the Indians and the railroad,
and the railroad, which is crooked. That old picture, and it's titled on the back, One of the Last is what it's called.
Okay, all right.
And then my lamp back there actually has an agate in the center of it. Not many people, you know, have
Now we
an
get to
agate.
Rhonda's dragon section.
This is my dragon section. And my dragon, he's amazing. He lights
More
up.
euperlite.
More euperlite. More fluorite.
And there's towers in there, some towers.
Towers. This one is ruby zoisite. It's actually ruby, but it's not
It's not gem
grade. And then Medusa lights up too.
All right. Excellent. And then
the sapphire.
This is
Metaphysical.
oh, here, right here.
Yep. This is just different stones. I have the metaphysical, what it, different things are, what they're supposed to do for you.
Carolyn is asking, are you open on Sundays?
Yes, but it will be probably.
Well, it'll be right now. It'll be 10 to 5.
Yeah.
Until we figure
Right.
out traffic.
Okay, so Carolyn, right now, if you want to come by tomorrow or
Right.
the next few Sundays, they'll be here from 10 to 5.
5.
They're trying to figure out their hours. You guys are on Facebook too, right?
Right.
What's your?
Well, a lot of it's done with our Facebook page. It's Mark and Rhonda Crumley.
Okay,
With
gotcha.
an N at the end of Mark, but there is a Rhonda's Rocks and Relics page, so you can reach out to
Either
either
one.
Okay. Rhonda's Rocks and Relics now open for you here in Bisbee. Or I'm sorry, Benson.
Benson.
I can't. What do I?
That's about a 100-pound piece of ocean jasper,
Oh my gosh.
and Rhonda and I together could barely get it into the. truck.
Yeah, it feels like it would be heavy.
Oh, it's unbelievable. These are reproductions here, and they're $20, but this is actually a real one.
Very
Old
nice.
Thunderbird hubcaps.
Oh yeah. Classic.
And
there.
these big trunks. So there's little antiques everywhere around here.
Are these trunks for sale?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay. So if anybody wants an old trunk, you can get that too as well.
That monster on the bottom.
I try to have something for everybody. So we have $5 necklaces, bracelets, dollar beaded bracelets.
On the rack
all
there,
of these
all
are
$1.
$1.
All
So
these are only $1 right
Yep,
here.
Yep.
Okay.
And so we try to have something for everybody.
All right. Well, guys, this is exciting. Congratulations on your new venture, and we'll be following you. And again, you're open right now for at least the next few weeks here.
Yes.
For the every day.
Yep.
10 to 5, right?
Yep.
And so come on down and say hi to you right across from the old train station.
And today, we have free hot dogs out here.
Oh, free hot dogs, because today's your grand opening on this Saturday,
Exactly.
March 21st. You're going to be here till 5, right?
Yep.
So get your free hot dogs here if you're watching and you're in the area. Come on down and say hi. Congratulations. Thank you so much, Rhonda and Mark, for joining Cool FM Live. We wish you all the best of luck.
Thank you.
you.